All right, hello. So we're gonna do a little review about the NANO cryptocurrency. So first of all, I'm gonna start with the homepage. So okay, get NANO. Where to get NANO? Okay, I can buy them. That's all just okay. Partners. That's all just marketing, blah blah. I'm not interested into that at all. I want to dig into the deep things, learn more, maybe here, resources. Okay, we have a blog explorer and we have a white paper. Awesome. We're definitely going to look at the white paper and see what it does. But before we do that, we also want to jump on CoinGecko and have a look at the tokenomics of it. Or okay, so it's place number 72, so already a quite hyped project. It has a market cap of 350 million euros. Is that much? 350 million euros market cap? 350 million. Okay. Okay, so everything under 10 million is a really mini gem, and with 350,000 nano is like a medium sized. So Anya says it has potential. Okay, Link, Polkadot, they are all around 5 to 10 billion. Okay. Yeah, so Nano from a market cap size still has good chances. Also that the 24-hour trading volume is at around 10% of the market cap. That's a good sign. It's very actively traded. The development here, you can see that in beginning of January it had a little bump, just went up and is stabilizing now. Oh, but it has been stable. So yeah, it's already existing for quite a while. Has been stable very long at €1. Oh, but you can see here in 2018 it had a really massive spike towards 25. I think, to be honest, since its all-time high was so much higher than where we are today, I would think investment-wise, this is not a bad bet. I mean, I'm really not into all the technical, like the financial analysis. That's, if it's somebody's specialty, then that's Anya over there. If you want her to do a technical analysis of that, please go to her on stream, tell her, leave it in the comments. Maybe I can convince her to do one. So, but enough of CoinGecko. We looked at that. Now let's look at the white paper. So here, introduction. Yeah, this is just Bitcoin was cool, and so we're gonna do something with crypto again. Bitcoin has problems, poor scalability. Yeah, at least if you want to use it as a high throughput transaction network or a currency, which is not what it's meant for anyway. High latency. Yeah, average confirmation times can be quite high sometimes, but that is also due to, I mean, it's not digital money. If you're looking for digital money, have a look at Litecoin or Dash or any other of the smaller coins that are actually meant to be exactly that. Power inefficiency. People always get this wrong. It's not power inefficient. The cost that is burned for mining, so basically wasting energy, is a measure for security. So if the mining would be very simple, 51% attacks would be so easy that the network would be completely insecure. So with the whole power inefficiency argument, I always say, people didn't do their research there and don't understand the full magnitude and gravity of why mining is so damn expensive. It's basically an insurance, because an attacker who wants to attack the blockchain on a technical level would have to invest the same money by mining up front, and he doesn't even know that his attack is successful. So if you want to learn more about 51% attacks, I can explain this in detail, but now let's continue discussing Nano. So here, then they rant about proof of work, the RAI blocks component. So there now they slowly start introducing their own thing. You have an account which holds the key pairs. Okay. They have a block which contains the transaction. They have a ledger. Nothing new. A node is running the network, or many nodes are running the network. So, okay. This is new. This is different. They use a block lattice structure. Each account has its own blockchain, equivalent to the account's transaction balance history. Each account chain can only be updated by the account's owner. This allows each account chain to be updated immediately and asynchronously to the rest of the block lattice, resulting in quick transactions. This is basically a multi-chain. Okay, so they're basically, every account gets his own blockchain, which is nice. I like that idea. System is initiated with a Genesis account containing Genesis balance. The Genesis is a fixed quantity and can never be increased. The Genesis balance is divided and sent to other accounts via send transactions registered in the Genesis account chain. The sum of balances of all accounts will never exceed the initial Genesis balance, which gives the system an upper bound on quantity and no ability to increase. Receive, repeat, observe, quorum, confirm. Yeah. When there is no conflict detected, no overhead is required. Okay. If there is a conflict, they're gonna vote. That's true by nature. I mean, giving every participant his own blockchain makes the network fast, but I wonder how they solve security and how they basically are mining new blocks. But they will probably get into that. So transferring amounts a separate transaction into the sender's and receiver's accounts has the following purpose. Sequencing incoming transfers are inherently asynchronous, keeping transactions small to fit UDP package, facilitating ledger pruning by minimizing data footprint, isolating settled transactions from unsettled ones. Okay. Okay, no. To create an account, I'm also wondering where are they registering all the accounts, because to reach an account you need to issue an open transaction. An open transaction is always the first transaction of every account chain and can be created upon the first receipt of funds. Okay, so somebody need to give you funds and then you open your own account, which is its own blockchain. Okay. That has been taken care of. I'm not going to go into details here. Account balance is then... Yeah, so they're sending from an account, then you have a receiving transaction on your own blockchain, assigning a representative. Okay, proof of work, proof of stake protocols. Owner's node must be... yeah, okay, so you can basically delegate voting to other parties that are more active than you are, because you don't want to be You don't want to be your own bank, so you don't want to say, okay, yes, please give me this money, or yes, I vote on this transaction. Okay, I get this. Forks and voting. Okay, transaction verification, that's important. A block must not already be in the ledger. Sure. So a block is a transaction? Alright, anyhow. Must be signed by the account's owner. Previous block is the head block of the account chain. If it exists but is not the head, it's a fork. Yes, the account must have an open block. Yes, because it must have been created. And the computed hash meets the proof of work threshold requirements. Yeah, this also makes sense. Then attack vectors. Ignore the block as it might be malicious or a garbage block. Request a resync with another node. Transaction flooding. Yeah, we all know that. Sybil attacks, penny spent attacks. This is basically just sending you so small. Yeah. Like sending you marginable amounts of money that you don't, it doesn't make sense to do this transaction because the cost of the transaction is much higher than the value that you are transferring. Computed proof of work, 51% attacks. If an attacker is able to get over 50% of the voting strength, they can cause, So, of course, if somebody controls more 50% of the funds, he basically controls the network. This is actually true for fiat currency as well, which is the case at the moment because over 90% of all the money is in the hands of only less than 1% people who probably all know each other, but yeah, that's not what we're discussing in this video. The implementation is on C++, it's on GitHub. Design features, signing algorithm, elliptic curves algorithm. Yeah, elliptic curves are considered fast and highly secure. I agree with that. Hashing algorithm, Blake 2B. I don't know that. But okay, key derivation. Okay, they are using one that is protected against ASIC cracking. That's also good. That might be something that would be worth looking into, but we don't want to go too much into depth. Block interval performance. In the network you have certain... Okay, that's not interesting. That's not interesting. Okay, so from the white paper and what I saw and the general idea, I think NANO has a very, very novel approach, and it's probably not only useful for money transactions, but rather also useful for classical transactions like permission management. So also really in a sense of data protection and several other use cases. I would say NANO is a very, very interesting project. Yeah, it definitely got my approved and technically sound and interesting, especially the theoretical network research here in the white paper is very sound. They know what they're doing, they're explaining stuff, the stuff that they explain is feasible. So yeah, absolutely. And for you who are watching the video, if you found this interesting, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any more questions, if you want any other reviews. I'm gonna make one real quick. I'm gonna patch those together. I mean, doing this took me 20 minutes and I did it just I was basically shaking it out of my arms, how we say in German. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you soon.